I notice my wife takes a plastic male mannequin into the room every night. She even dresses up the mannequin, then does unspeakable things with it. Seeing this scene, I began to suspect my wife has a special fetish. We've been married for 5 years, but every time I try to get closer, she always pushes me away without mercy. One day I couldn't take it anymore. I questioned her about what she was doing in there, and why she never let me into her room for the past 5 years. Seeing that I wouldn't give up, she finally explained she was making a piece of clothing, and planned to wear it for me on our wedding night in 3 days. Hearing her explanation, I realized those human-shaped mannequins were just models for her designs. When we got married 5 years ago, she clearly told me we had to wait 5 years before consummating. Back then I thought she was joking, so I agreed. But I didn't expect he'd actually stay celibate for 5 years. Now I really couldn't wait any longer. I told her I had to be with her tonight, but when her wristband lit up, she panicked and pushed me out, then turned around and shut the door behind her. That night the scheming woman came to me. She said she saw my wife carrying strange mannequins into the room. I followed her to check, and sure enough, I saw it with my own eyes. Even saw my wife doing strange things to the mannequins. I fell into deep thought and decided to confront my wife. Just then she came out of the room, seeing that I had discovered her secret. She explained again she was just making a costume for our wedding night. Looking into her sincere eyes, I chose to believe her for now, but after I left, she let out a sigh of relief, thinking luckily she wasn't exposed this time, or things would have gone out of control. However, the scheming woman didn't give up. She immediately took out her phone, told her people to prepare several more high-quality male mannequins, determined to break us apart. The next day she called me out again, said she had a good show for me to watch. A car pulled up in front of my wife's villa. Several muscular men stepped out. My wife was at the door welcoming them. Seeing her make those strange movements again, I completely lost it. Just as I was about to open the door, my wife came out wet and tried to stop me. I questioned her if she was hiding someone inside, but she was too weak to speak clearly. She told me not to disturb her. She was really exhausted, but I was already blinded by rage. I insisted on going into the room. The scheming woman added fuel to the fire, saying 3 days was enough for my wife to destroy all the evidence. By then, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Hearing that, I immediately tried to push the door open. My wife desperately tried to stop me. She pleaded that everything she was doing was for our future, but the scheming woman kept slandering her, telling me not to believe a word she said, reminding me how much I had endured over these 5 years. Then the scheming woman harshly pushed my wife aside, dragged me into the house, but there was no one in the living room. Only strange noises coming from the bedroom. I walked straight toward the bedroom, but my wife rushed to stop me. She asked if we had lost even the most basic trust, but I shouted at her to move aside, saying I had to uncover the truth today. Yet when I opened the door, my expression changed instantly.